Well, I was wrong about the Casey Anthony verdict. The jury found Miss Anthony not guilty. Before we get into little details, a little lesson for some of you folks who might not know, I did this kind of work. In Britain, they have innocent, not guilty, and guilty. We don't have an innocent verdict in the United States that I'm aware of. So the jury did not find her innocent. They said the state failed to prove her case. I'm not going to get into a debate about that. People have very strong feelings about it. I know this much. Like I said the other day, I think it was on July 3rd, there's a distinct possibility that the state really didn't prove technically to the satisfaction of those jurors, and you weren't there and you don't know. You really don't know. The case, and it's their burden of proof. I think, from what I read, they did. I just don't know how anyone can rationally explain having your child missing for 31 days and not reporting it. What's happened, I'm afraid, is that people watch too much CSI and they expect there to be some DNA or whatever. There was some forensic evidence. Now, in fairness, for every forensic expert the prosecution had, the defense had one too. I think I share a view with a lot of people in the middle who say, okay, I'm going to respect the jury. And I've talked to jurors. You'd be surprised how serious they take their case. But I think a rational person, and Bill O'Reilly was foaming at the mouth about it last night, and amazingly, Sean Hannity took the Geraldo position that the prosecution didn't prove their case. Go figure. Anyway, I think a rational person has to conclude that Casey Anthony knows what happened to her child. A rational person might conclude that she might have done something to her child. Can't prove it. But she lied. And she spent 31 days. This is the part that O'Reilly went nuts on. I'm with you, Bill. I'm Papa Bear on this one. 31 days and didn't report it to the police. Never mind what she was doing. I mean, that's just that one piece of evidence. Circumstantial evidence counts. They don't have those crazy machines like on CSI, folks. They don't even exist. It's made up stuff. That stuff doesn't happen. You don't press a button and find a database for the planet, okay? But here you go, Casey. Okay, you got off. You can even write a book and make a movie and make money. That's disgusting. I could just die about that. She can. She wasn't found guilty. But my advice, Casey, A, change your hair color. B, get some plastic surgery. Get a different look. C, you had better move. There's some real crazy people in this country who could get vigilante on you. And 4 is my favorite piece of advice to you, Casey. I don't know if you ever heard of this game. Some people, probably in their 20s, because I asked them to name 2 Supreme Court justices and they can't. There's a card game called Bridge, and you need 4 people to play. And I got your foursome. All ready. Ready? All right. Jeffrey Dahmer, he ate people, got killed in prison. Charlie Manson, what can you say about Charlie Manson, who carved a swastika in his forehead? He's still alive. They keep denying his parole, thank God. And Jack the Ripper, who we never caught, but might be part of the royal family, okay? Someday, you're going to meet all 3 of those guys, and you all can play bridge together. Because, ask OJ, karma's a bitch.